Right now, it's an area church, but so much more. Tonight, how and why Mount Zion Church is looking for community support.
Plus, trying to get to the bottom of what happened on State Street early Sunday morning. Was an officer shot at all? We'll sort through the very latest from investigators.
And the Badgers prepare for an unconventional attack. A look ahead to their matchup with Army in the Badger Blueprint. That's all coming up on News 3 now at 10.
For hundreds on Madison's south side, Mount Zion Baptist is more than just a church. It offers everything from a food pantry to free academic programs, even open therapy sessions.
After decades of serving its community, Madeline O'Neill tells us how Mount Zion is looking for some help of its own.
Well, hundreds of people attend church services at Mount Zion, but they do so much more than that for so many more people. Just this week, their academic learning center is starting back up for the first time since the pandemic hit, and they're starting another big endeavor as well.
It's a place of hope.
In this South Side neighborhood.
And as you can see, we are in the heart of this community.
Mount Zion Baptist Church is also the heart itself.
Live our faith, love our family, and lift our community.
Its services, the lifeblood.
We try to do our best with what we have.
Inside this original building, dating back to the 60s.
It's an old space.
Mount Zion offers drop-in therapy, a media studio for youth, an academic learning center. The list goes on, covering just about anything Reverend Dr. Marcus Allen's community outside its walls might need.
All of those things we have to focus on because everybody comes to our church.
Though their foundation in the community is solid, it's not the same story for the building itself.
The foundation is not stable.
And the free therapy sessions are quickly outgrowing their space, along with other services.
We're crawling all over each other now.
Dwight McDonald worked on the church's new sanctuary project in 2004.
Had the opportunity to actually move out to the edge of the city. You know, we had more space to do whatever we needed to, but the decision was made to stay here in the heart of the city.
Now he's working on the next phase here.
We're going to tear this down, the old sanctuary that was built in 1960.
To build a new community life center.
The goal is to put everything in one building so we can be the hub of hope.
That would include a new food pantry, youth area, banquet space, fitness center, gym, and offices.
It'll help us be able to have a larger impact in our community.
It comes with a large price tag, $9 million.
We definitely need the community support. This is a heavy lift for us to do by ourselves.
It's a lot of money to raise, but this place has a lot of hope.
I almost can't wait to stick a shovel in the ground.
Allen says $600,000 has already been set aside for this, and they hope to raise $4 million before groundbreaking on the 40,000 square foot facility. Now you can find out more about these plans and how to donate on their website, mtzlife.com, which is linked on our website as well.
Maddie, thank you. Let's get a look at our certified most accurate forecasts now with meteorologist Dana Fulton.
We saw a little bit of rain come through early today, and right now there's still a few light isolated mist spots, but most of that precipitation out of here. It's all moved off to the east. Here's a closer look currently. Again, a few light isolated showers. I was just out on the patio where it was misting right now, but much of the rain starting to wind down for us tonight. We picked up about a half of an inch for most of Dane County and closer to about an inch just south of Janesville and for the northern portion of Grant County. So a good little drink coming through for us during the late morning and early afternoon. Not a lot of sunshine today, certainly more of a cloudy sky. We're still holding on to that cloud coverage overnight. So because of this, temperatures generally holding pretty steady, likely only going to drop to the mid-50s for overnight lows. Tomorrow we still have a few clouds hanging out early in the day. In the afternoon, sunny skies with high temperatures in the upper 60s. So a mild afternoon expected for your Thursday. We do have one more quick round of showers to get through early Friday morning before a really pleasant weekend builds in. We'll take a closer look at your full 10 day in just a few minutes.
Dana, thank you. So what really happened on State Street early Sunday morning? That's a question state investigators still aren't answering today after Madison police said they had their first officer shot in more than 20 years. It all started on State Street when a Madison police sergeant saw Catwan Richardson on a street camera out after his bail curfew. Our reporter Naomi Cole spoke with Richardson's attorney earlier this afternoon. He says the way police worded their press release Sunday morning and their silence in the aftermath left his client in an unfair position.
Why didn't the police department personnel or those that are in supervisory positions or the police chief himself, someone indicate that, wait a minute, we're not saying this young man shot anyone, let alone one of our officers. We don't have any proof of that.
The State Department of Justice has taken over the investigation. That's standard protocol for any officer-involved shooting.
And a developing story out of Colorado tonight. Police are on the hunt for a gunman who shot and killed a postal worker today. This happened in Longmont, which is about 40 miles north of Denver. Police say the employee was shot in front of some mailboxes. Witnesses say the suspect approached the victim and shot him multiple times. Law enforcement would not say yet whether they think the attack was random. And overseas today, police in Norway arrested a man who they say killed 5 people with a bow and arrow. This is near the Norwegian capital of Oslo. The police chief in the town says there was a confrontation between officers and the assailant, but he did not elaborate. 2 other people were wounded and hospitalized in intensive care, including an officer who was off duty and inside the shop where the attack took place. According to police, the suspect walked around the city shooting at people with arrows. And locally, something to look for tomorrow on the 1-year anniversary. The Sauk County Sheriff's Office and the Wisconsin DNR will be holding a joint press conference in the early afternoon to provide an update on their investigation into the homicide at Devil's Lake State Park. On October 14th of 2020, 24-year-old John Schmutzer was found dead in the park. So far, no arrests have been made.
Students at Madison East High School demanding reform after staging a walkout in support of a girl they say was raped by a Madison East student. They say it allegedly happened over the weekend at a house party and that school officials were made aware of the incident soon after. Protest organizers say they first reached out to their school principal about their concerns, but they say those concerns were not taken seriously. We reached out to the district for comment but haven't heard back. Madison police tell us they have opened an investigation. Students say they plan to stage another walkout on Friday.
State leaders, including the governor, announcing millions of funding today to support victim services and research into violence prevention efforts.
We're working to build a future we want for our kids in our state, and that means safe schools, safe streets, and safe communities. So today, we're working to address the cycle of violence and crime that has for too long gone uninterrupted. Because much like the pandemic, this is another public health crisis that deserves our attention and our action.
Governor Evers and other leaders, including Attorney General Josh Kaul, said the $45 million in funding will be split into 2 portions. A total of $25 million will go towards statewide research and community-based solutions that address the root causes of violence. The $20 million allocated for victim services will go to the Wisconsin Department of Justice, which will use the money to administer grants to programs that work with victims throughout the state.
Wisconsin Republicans brought in musician and sporting activist Ted Nugent to promote a package of bills that would declare open hunting season on sandhill cranes and allow anyone age 18 or older to carry concealed firearms without a permit. Nugent joined more than 20 lawmakers inside the Assembly chamber where the Rocker and Hunter Nation spokesperson called hunting essential. The Wisconsin package of 13 bills is making its way through the Republican-controlled legislature.
I'm speaking for those millions and millions of American families who pursue this lifestyle of hands-on conservation.
If passed, the bills would have to be signed by Governor Evers before becoming law. He is likely to veto many of them, including the one allowing for concealed carry weapons without a permit. TSA says airline passengers are bringing a record number of guns to the airport. TSA officers have caught 4,650 guns at checkpoints in the first 9 months of the year. A majority of them were loaded. That number surpasses the full-year record set back in 2019. It comes as officials deal with an unprecedented surge in belligerent passengers. The FAA says airline crews have reported more than 4,700 incidents this year.
Former Packers quarterback Brett Favre could face a lawsuit over allegedly misspent welfare funds. The Mississippi State Auditor's Office is demanding repayment from a list of parties. It says they illegally used a total of $77 million from the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families program. The office names, among others, the former quarterback and his company, Favre Enterprises. The auditor says they must repay more than $800,000 in 30 days or face a civil suit. Now, Favre tweeted about this audit last year, and he said he didn't know the money was misspent and would refund it to the state. Still ahead tonight, we'll check out a new multi-million-dollar project connecting Dane and Sauk counties.
Plus, the White House announcing new steps to break the logjam at the nation's biggest ports, one that's already impacting everyday consumers. Stay with us.
It's A1 Furniture's 42nd anniversary sale. Save up to 42% off store-wide. Get 42 months free financing plus tax included on purchases over $9.99. Huge selection in stock now at A1 Furniture.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built the SUV of the future for everyone. Ford Edge. With all new Sync 4A with a 12-inch touchscreen and available enhanced active park assist, it's built to make life easier. Because the SUV of the future isn't built for a few. It's built for America. Ford Edge. Drive one today. Now, choose FlexBuy on Ford Edge and get 0% APR financing for 66 months, plus $500 cash only at your local Ford dealer.
We love our house. Been here for years.
Yeah, but there's an animal in the attic. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Spectrum Mobile is reinventing wireless again. Introducing the best deal in mobile. Unlimited on 2 or more lines for just $29.99 a line. All on a nationwide 5G network that provides the best overall experience and reliability. Call 844-677-2999.
Unlimited for $29.99. This offer's going to take off.
We changed the rules when we introduced mobile with no contracts, no added taxes, and no hidden fees. And now we're doing it again, making it easier to get unlimited for less with our best deal ever. Get unlimited from Spectrum Mobile for just $29.99.
That's amazing.
It's the best deal in mobile.
Join the millions who've switched and get the best deal in mobile. Unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included for just $29.99 and save up to 60%. Call 844-677-2999. Click SpectrumMobile.com or visit a store near you.
Don't miss A1 Furniture's 42nd anniversary sale. Save up to 42% off name brand mattresses and get 42 months free financing plus tax included on purchases over $9.99. Huge selection in stock now at A1 Furniture.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Tomorrow morning, step into the past in the 608.
We take you to a Janesville cemetery where notable citizens come to life with fascinating stories about the city's history.
And some cooler air is on the way. We have the forecast tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for overall excellence in television.
Welcome back. The U.S. is easing travel restrictions for fully vaccinated visitors from Canada and Mexico. The first phase starts in early November. It allows people traveling for non-essential reasons to cross U.S. land borders if they show proof of vaccination. In January, the second phase begins. That will extend the vaccine requirement, so it also includes people traveling for essential reasons. President Biden promising to fix the supply chain backlog that has stranded scores of cargo ships loaded with clothes, computers, and gifts that may not make it to store shelves in time for the holidays.
CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand is at the White House with the latest.
Today we have some good news. They're going to help speed up the delivery of goods all across America.
Ahead of the holiday rush, President Biden announced efforts to help ease a logjam of consumer products at the nation's biggest ports. After meeting with industry leaders, the president said the Port of Los Angeles has committed to 24/7 operations. That move comes after the Port of Long Beach expanded hours last month.
By increasing the number of late-night hours of operation and opening up for less crowded hours when the goods can move faster, today's announcement has the potential to be a game changer.
Relief cannot come soon enough for small businesses and ultimately the consumer. Industry experts describe the current supply chain state of affairs as a crisis.
I think many consumers today will see that there are huge delays in being able to have everything from furniture to other items being delivered on their doorsteps.
The meeting at the White House Wednesday brought together the heads of the nation's largest ports, unions, and big business to talk about ways to expand work during off hours. Tony Yabaka, who owns a bike shop just down the street from the backed-up Port of Los Angeles, is still waiting for an order he placed over a year ago.
They're either on those ships or maybe they're still in Asia, but they're not in warehouses.
With ships stranded at major U.S. ports and goods waiting to be unloaded and trucked trucked around the nation, prices of many items are rising. The Labor Department says another increase in consumer prices last month pushed inflation up 5.4% from where it was a year ago. Analysts warned that higher prices could persist well into next year. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, the White House.
In his remarks, President Biden warned the federal government will take bigger steps to address the supply chain issues if private companies don't step up. Retailers are also urging consumers to place orders this month in order to guarantee they arrive by December.
Partnership between Dane and Sauk counties would lead to a multi-million-dollar walking and bike bridge over the Wisconsin River. Here are some renderings of the project. The plans are to spend a combined $4 million to connect the Sauk Trail, the Great Sauk Trail, with a walking iron trail with a bridge over the river in Sauk City. This connection would make it possible to bike from Dane County all the way to Devil's Lake State Park. Once the budgets are approved for both Dane and Sauk counties next month, construction can begin.
And check this out. A Florida webcam is giving us a bird's eye view of a bald eagle's nest in the making. These two parents have been a bonded pair for more than 10 years, but a major storm destroyed their last nest. So a local conservation team stepped in to help. They built a solid platform for this year's nest, and the eagles have taken to it. Their hope is that with a more solid foundation, the nest could withstand the next storm, successfully leading to hatchlings. And here's meteorologist Dana Fulton with a look at our certified most accurate forecast.
Man, we have a few really cool bald eagle nests here in Dane County around in our area too. Hopefully their nests all ready to go as we head into a bit of a cooler stretch for everyone out and about. Overnight, we have a cloudy sky overhead. For tomorrow morning, we'll still hold on to that cloud coverage, but by the afternoon, the clouds clear out and we'll be back to some sunshine for Thursday afternoon. There's a quick chance for showers late Thursday night into early Friday morning. After we get through that rain chance, expect some sunshine and dry weather for the second half of Friday and for the weekend. Temperature-wise, through the rest of the 10-day, pretty seasonably cool outside for the middle and end of October. Temperatures really only reaching the 50s and 60s for afternoon highs. This time of year, we should be in the low 60s for afternoon highs. So again, pretty seasonable for us. Not expecting any big jumps or any drops for us with our 10-day. Looking at our Doppler track, just in the last few hours, we have had a few light isolated showers, but these rain chances really creeping off to the east now and pulling away with that cloud coverage as well. So early tomorrow morning, we might have a few clouds early in the morning for sunrise, but by the afternoon, mostly sunny skies. High temperatures will be in the upper 60s for us for your Thursday. As we look ahead to Thursday night and Friday, this quick rain chance passes through. I mean, we'll start off our Friday morning with some scattered showers. That will move through pretty quickly, not bringing a lot of accumulation, similar to today. Some areas will see some steadier rain at times, but in general, a lighter pattern passing through early Friday morning. By Friday night, just in time for football, things dry up and might even clear up a little bit with that cloud coverage pulling out. Shouldn't be too windy outside late Friday either. Now, heading into Saturday, that cloud coverage pulls off further away, so that's even going to lead into a really nice, dry and pleasant weekend for Saturday and for Sunday. Beyond that, we get to the weekend and next week, very likely that we fall below average with our rain chances. Of course, we had a steady rainfall today, a little rain coming in late Thursday, but not a lot of rain opportunities extending towards the end of our 10-day forecast, trending below average with the rain chances, but still trending above average with our temperature trend. It'll be seasonably cool outside, but likely above average through much of the 10-day. Tomorrow, upper 60s. We'll have some clouds early in the day and then sunny skies expected in the afternoon and early evening. In general, pretty mild outside. Again, about 10 degrees above average for areas, again, mainly south of Madison, Beloit, and Janesville could easily get closer to 70 degrees for tomorrow. Friday and Saturday, a little closer to average in the upper 50s with that chance for rain early in the day on Friday. In the afternoon, should be dry, though. It'll stay dry in the evening. Saturday and Sunday, mostly sunny skies. A bit breezy outside on Saturday, but really pleasant for Sunday. Breezy conditions expected for the start of next week, but we'll have dry weather along with that for the start of next week. And seasonably cool temperatures continuing on through the rest of the 10-day with afternoon highs in the 50s and 60s and overnight lows, again, not dropping off too much just yet, generally hovering pretty close to 40 degrees to start off our mornings.
Dana, thank you. Just ahead in sports, the Badger defense with a tough test ahead of them with Army's triple option offense. Why Matt Henningsen is calling it an uncomfortable matchup. That's next on the Badger Blueprint.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. With honesty you can trust to deliver quality products and workmanship. Dedicated to being the best. Get the job done right with RHD Plumbing. Proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
This is Ford Truck Month. Time to take a ride in the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 with an available 12-inch touchscreen, an available interior work surface, and for powerful performance on demand, a class-exclusive available Pro-Power onboard mobile generator. These are America's best-selling trucks. This is Ford Truck Month. Inventory levels are coming back up, making Truck Month the time to get an F-150 with 0 for 72 and 1,000 retail order bonus.
We're divided, but we can agree now's the time to help hardworking Wisconsinites, right? Nope, not Ron Johnson. See, on lowering prescription drug prices, Johnson was a no. Adding dental and vision to Medicare? Nah. Or making childcare more affordable to help people get back to work? No way. What about making the rich, like him, pay their fair share in taxes? Heck no. Tell Ron Johnson, time to say yes to building Wisconsin back better.
Look how these age spots seem to vanish right before your eyes. Oh my God! Blemishes seem to disappear in seconds for a flawless complexion. You can't get this look with regular old-fashioned makeup. To get these flawless results that look years younger instantly, we have big news. Luminess has taken airbrush and now made it easy for every day. Call or go to getbreeze.com to get our all-new Breeze cordless airbrush that applies both makeup and skincare fast and easy with flawless results that look years younger in just seconds. Very little foundation is needed. Breeze uses up to 10 times less makeup compared to regular foundation, but with 3 times more coverage. That's maximum coverage using less makeup. Call or go to getbreeze.com to look dramatically younger instantly with Breeze.
I feel like I'm telling a best-kept secret.
It is literally the same size as a smartphone.
It is. Look at that.
You can only get this exclusive offer here. Call or go to getbreeze.com now for exclusive savings to start airbrushing and get free shipping. Don't wait.
Your roof is the first line of defense against the elements. Shingles protect your home and impact its design and curb appeal. Owens Corning architectural shingles have a limited lifetime warranty and can withstand up to 130-mile-per-hour winds. We carry over 60 to choose from, available now. For a roof that will make you the envy of the neighborhood, choose Owens Corning shingles. And now they're all 11% off in store or on Menards.com.
Save big money at Menards. RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. Now offering complete bathroom and kitchen remodeling with 0% financing. Everything you need to finish your dream project. Get the job done right with RHD Plumbing. Proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
The main goal coming this week, however it needed to be done, and obviously you love winning games in this fashion.
The fashion he was referring to was dominating. He's Jim Polzine from the Wisconsin State Journal. I'm Zach Hanley, and this is the Badger Blueprint. Jim, for the first time in a long time, all 3 phases came to play for the Badgers.
Yeah, it was a pretty complete game. I think this team needed it. We had talked last week about how Tyler Beach said they wanted to draw a line in the sand, and I think they got closer to being the team they want to be. It wasn't perfect. There's still ways to go, but it was a starting point.
The big thing on offense, Wisconsin football got back to being Wisconsin football. And they can thank the 2-headed rushing attack of Ches Malusi and Braylon Allen for that. The Badger duo combined for 276 of UW's season-high 391 rushing yards. As a team, they averaged nearly 6.5 yards per carry, and Saturday was simply a lot of fun for the big guys up front.
We didn't come in with a mindset of, you know, we want to get this many yards, or we want to do this, or we want to score this many points. It was just kind of like, you know, forget everything else. Let's just go out and just beat the brakes off guys. And I think that reflects how the game went.
We as a group just showed our dominance, and, you know, even guys that know we're going to run the ball, we can't stop it. So I think that today was huge for our confidence.
Allen and Malusi are like the thunder and lightning for UW's ground game, but Allen talked about confidence. that performance is what the offense needed to finally get things going a little bit.
Yeah, Zach, if you would have told me this team was going to rush for 391 yards, I don't think I would have believed you based on what we saw in the 3 or 4 games previous. But they got it going early. I thought Malusi and Braylon Allen ran as hard as they've run all season. And frankly, it's probably had a lot to do with what the guys in front of them were doing. There were holes there. There was getting some push. It was really an all-around good effort.
The Wisconsin defense had a field day against Illinois. They held the Illini to 93 total yards. It was the first time since 2017 they held a Big Ten team under 100, and they didn't give up a score. 2 things they talk about each week, and 2 things they expect to do.
As a defense, that's what we want. That's what we expect. You know, if we play our game, then that is what the outcome should be. That's what we want it to be.
I mean, we don't even want to give up a first down, you know, so I think one of our big focuses was playing all 4 quarters today because we haven't done that yet. And I think our defense did a good job in playing all 4 quarters.
Jim, you've seen a lot of good defensive performances. This one kind of reminded me of that game in 2017 against Iowa. Illinois just couldn't do anything.
Right, and I think there's a caveat that it is Illinois, right? That's important to remember. But anytime you hold a team to less than 100 yards, it's a really good effort. I thought the thing they did was just they were aggressive from the get-go. Keanu Benton was in Illinois' quarterback's face on the very first snap. They stopped the run. Illinois didn't really try to run, and that was their strength coming in. I think they realized that, hey, we can't run the ball on this team. Let's try to throw the ball.
That defense has a unique challenge on their hands this Saturday with Army coming to Camp Randall. The Black Knights run the triple option and run it well. They're so good at it, the Badgers actually started watching some film of them back in fall camp just so they'd be familiar with it for this week. Now, they average nearly 320 yards on the ground per game, so UW knows what's coming, and they can't wait to try and stop it.
The way that they want to play ball is 3 yards a carry. That's winning football for them. So, you know, it's not like they're looking to get big hits, get 10-yard carries all the time. If they're staying ahead of the chains a little bit, then hey, then that's winning football for them.
Honestly, Army's an uncomfortable matchup for any team. Like when you watch them, it's not something that you see. I can't say that I love the matchup, but I'm excited for the opportunity.
Normally, it's the Badger D making teams uncomfortable. It's going to be interesting to see if they can stay patient and stay disciplined because this type of football isn't pretty.
Yeah, I think Jim Leonhard admitting that they had done some work in the preseason is really, frankly, interesting. They don't do that. You know, that's just not something that they do very often, especially when a team isn't coming until the 5th or 6th week of the season. Army has only thrown the ball 33 times this year, but the one thing that Wisconsin has to watch out for is when they complete passes, they're deep ones. They're averaging 21 yards plus per completion.
Whatever word you want to put on it, right? Like, it's going to be grimy.
Still to come on the Badger Blueprint, Wisconsin is flying high after getting back in the win column. Will they make it 2 in a row and slow down Army's ground game? Find out next.
At Star N Bank, we think having choices is important, so you can choose the products that are right for your life. What are you waiting for? Explore the possibilities today at starnbank.com.
When you open a jar of Better Than Bouillon, you open up dinner time to great flavor. Chicken, beef, roasted garlic, sauteed onion. With Better Than Bouillon, the possibilities are endless. Make your everything better with Better Than Bouillon. Don't just make it better.
Stressed? Work it out and get back to feeling great at Planet Fitness. Now through October 13th, join for just $1 down, $10 a month, and cancel anytime. With tons of equipment and free fitness training in our clean and spacious clubs. Get free workouts on our app and use the crowd meter for the best time to visit. Join today for just $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends October 13th.
5 Madison area locations. Stop in today.
Are you okay?
Oh, it's just a cold. If you have high blood pressure, a cold is not just a cold. Unlike other cold medicines, Coracetin provides powerful cold relief without raising your blood pressure. Be there for life's best moments with Coracetin, now in sugar-free liquid.
Seeing the joy that people feel when they share a meal with family and friends, that's why we do this. The laughter of kids around the table, the thrill of families driving through for a treat, the delight of not having to cook, and instead letting us safely serve you. It all comes back to taking care of each other. And for that, we'll be here with your favorites, and always a smile.
At Security Health Plan, we're celebrating you.
Because we all want health insurance that puts you first. Find the health plan that's just right for you.
A former Badger football standout picks up the torch where his fabled mentor left off, and the challenge suits him just fine. Read Madison Magazine's October profile of new UW Athletic Director Chris McIntosh, online and on newsstands now.
Congratulations to Madison Magazine for earning top industry honors for outstanding journalism and design, including the coveted prize for general excellence in the 36th Annual National City and Regional Magazine Awards.
Today's the day to go farther with a partner that provides you innovative solutions for your own personal financial future. Explore the possibilities today at staranbank.com.
Download the Channel 3000 app today.
It's a different game just as far as like flow of it. You know, you're going to get a little bit more limited possessions and just got to be more efficient on those possessions.
This game could be the fastest college football game in history, with both teams running the ball pretty much every play. But Mertz hit it on the head. They have to make each possession count. Will they be able to?
Yeah, I think Wisconsin wins this one. I think it'll be similar to last week's game. I don't think Wisconsin's going to score a ton of points because they're not going to get a ton of possessions, but I think you'll see that running game continue to flourish, and the defense is the defense.
Listen to this. Time of possession this season for these two. Army is at 40 minutes per game. Wisconsin just under 36. Who doesn't love a little old school football, right? But the only stat that matters is points. The Badgers will have more. And that's it for this week's Badger Blueprint. For Jim Polzine, I'm Zach Hanley. Thanks for watching.
You like triple option football, right?
Totally.
That's what we're going to see on Saturday. Starts with stopping the fullback.
What he said.
That's advice.
Yeah.
Enjoy the game. Thanks for joining us. Producer now at 10.
Do something good, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.